The story of the world's greatest conqueror begins when he was only 12 years old. In the grand court of a mighty king, a wild and untamable horse was brought forward. The beast was so fierce and uncontrollable that no one dared approach it. Even the kingdom's most skilled riders tried their best, but each one failed miserably. Then, the king's 12-year-old son stepped into the arena. With sharp, observant eyes, he studied the horse carefully. He realized the animal was not truly wild, it was terrified of its own shadow. Calmly, the boy turned the horse's head toward the sun, stroked its neck with gentle hands, and in an instant, leapt onto its back. The horse settled beneath him. Silence filled the entire court. The king, astonished, declared, "My son, this kingdom is too small for you. One day, you will conquer the world." That boy would grow up to be remembered forever as Alexander the Great. In today's video, we bring you the journey of how one young man's courage and brilliance turned him into the most powerful ruler in history. Don't forget to subscribe, because this story will take you on a journey like no other. Alexander ascended the throne at the age of just 20. By 25, he had defeated the mighty Persian Empire, and by 32, he was the most powerful man on earth. When he was 13, his father entrusted his education to one of history's greatest philosophers, Aristotle. Under his guidance, Alexander studied philosophy, politics, logic, medicine, science, and the art of war. Aristotle once told him, "The world is but a map, and you are the hand that will redraw it. If you turn your thoughts into weapons, you can reshape the very earth." These words ignited a fire in Alexander. He looked to the sky, no longer seeing himself as just a prince, he believed he was destined to rule the world. From that moment, his life's passion became conquest. He dreamed not only of ruling Macedonia, but of reaching Asia, Africa, and lands unknown. He longed to be remembered not just as a king of swords, but as a ruler of ideas, knowledge, and the human spirit. At 20, tragedy struck. His father, King Philip, was assassinated. Historians debate whether it was a personal feud or a conspiracy orchestrated by Alexander's mother, Olympias, fearing a rival heir. But on the night Philip's blood was spilled, Alexander became king. The Macedonian court was divided. Across Greece, whispers spread, "A mere boy sits on the throne." Many saw this as their chance to destroy Macedonia. But Alexander silenced them all. He crushed rebellions, restored order, and forced the Greek states back into submission. When the city of Thebes rose against him, he destroyed it completely, sending a chilling message to all who might defy him. With Greece under his control, his eyes turned east, toward the mighty Persian Empire ruled by King Darius. Persia had unimaginable wealth, vast lands, and enormous armies. Alexander had only 40,000 chosen men, but he had an indomitable spirit. The first great clash came at Issus. Using brilliant strategy, Alexander led his cavalry straight into the Persian center, where Darius himself commanded. Terrified, Darius abandoned the field, leaving behind his own family. Alexander, however, treated them with honor. He told Darius's mother, "I will respect you not as the mother of an enemy, but as a queen." His nobility stunned even his enemies. Darius regrouped and offered Alexander half the world, west for him, east for Persia. Alexander refused, declaring, "There cannot be two kings beneath one sun." Their final showdown came at Gaugamela. Though outnumbered, Alexander's flawless strategy and the loyalty of his men won the day. Once again, Darius fled, but this time, betrayed by his own generals, he was killed. When Alexander found Darius's body, he mourned his fallen rival. He punished the traitors and gave Darius a royal burial. Now, Alexander was ruler of the Persian Empire. But he didn't stop. Marching into Egypt, he was welcomed as a liberator. There, priests crowned him pharaoh. He founded Alexandria, a city he designed himself, dreaming it would unite East and West, with a great library and a magnificent lighthouse that would shine for centuries. From Egypt, his armies pressed further, reaching the lands of modern Pakistan and India. There, Alexander faced a new enemy, King Porus who commanded an army with powerful war elephants. The ground itself trembled under their charge. For the first time, Alexander's soldiers faced such a terrifying sight. But he adapted, outmaneuvering the elephants, attacking from the flanks, and fighting on the front lines himself. Inspired by his courage, his men turned the tide. Porus was eventually defeated and captured. Alexander asked him, "How should I treat you?" Porus answered proudly, "As one king treats another." Impressed, Alexander not only spared him but restored his kingdom, turning an enemy into an ally. For Alexander, victory was not only about conquest, but about respect. By now, his empire stretched farther than any before, from Greece and Macedonia to Egypt, Persia, Afghanistan, and deep into India. But after years of relentless campaigns, his soldiers refused to march further east toward the Ganges. For the first time, Alexander yielded to their wishes. He then married princesses from Persia, Afghanistan, and Central Asia, seeking to unite the empires he had conquered. Some historians even believe that today, nearly 1% of the world's population carries his bloodline. On his return journey, after conquering half the known world, Alexander fell gravely ill in Babylon, modern-day Iraq. At just 32 years old, he died from a mysterious fever, never returning home. In only 12 years, Alexander achieved what others could not in entire lifetimes. He ruled through war, wisdom, diplomacy, and vision. Macedonia to India. Even today, his name stands as a symbol of power, leadership, and greatness, and thus, the young prince who became king at 20 left behind a legacy that still echoes through history. Alexander the Great. Friends, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Would you like me to make this more dramatic and cinematic, like a movie narration, or keep it smooth and simple for a documentary-style video?